Meeting will come to order, please. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied. Would you turn off electronic equipment? We'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call the roll, please.
Mayor Becker?
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg?
I am here.
We have before us for approval our minutes of our meetings, except November 7th, and also our April 16th executive session. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Is there any public comment? You have 3 minutes. You may speak on any subject.
Sewell 22 West Drive. Mayor, when are you three banditos going to stop financially raping, robbing, and pillaging the senior citizen property taxpayers? You three banditos talk the talk, but steadfastly refuse to walk the walk. Your re-election campaign mailings clearly proclaim you make sure government works effectively and efficiently. You go on to claim you have demonstrated fiscal restraint and responsibility with your tax dollars. Your record proves it, and have an established record of fiscal responsibility. End of quote. Mayor, this is all a pure crock of unadulterated malarkey. The handouts today are Exhibit A of a callous and total disregard for senior citizen taxpayers. You three banditos refuse to address the $13 million gorilla in the room that wantonly squanders millions of dollars year after year without ever lifting a finger to address the gross abuses. The mayor's hand-picked Board of Education is in dire need of adult supervision. Parents have had the unmitigated gall and audacity to demand not only a private school experience, but rather a boutique education, i.e., class sizes less than 10 that are clearly neither thorough nor efficient as mandated by Article 8, Section 4 of the New Jersey Constitution, which you three banditos solemnly swore under oath to faithfully uphold. However, such has not been the case. Former board president J.B. Sless clearly declared the ideal class size is 18 to 22 students. Mayor, you three banditos stand by and watch classes shrink and shrink and shrink as enrollment plummets. This wretched cesspool of nepotism and patronage must stop, since it makes the 7 indices of efficiency impossible to attain. Just look at my math class handout. Last year, 4 8th grade classes where 2 would have more than sufficed. Last year's basic math had 2 boutique-sized classes of just 9 each. Yet, incredibly and sadly, 50% of those students could not meet minimum math expectations. So what do they do this year, Mayor? They make 2 classes for the AP Algebra, yet only 1 class for the basic math for the at-risk students. It's inane and insane, since AP students are the creme de la creme of autodidactic students who don't even require a teacher. You could put any one of them, and we'll continue later.
Thank you, Mr. Sewell. Any other comment?
Take it on. Take it to Florida. Where do you go?
There's a motion to close public comment, please.
Are you really?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We now go to public comment on resolutions and the ordinance that is on the agenda. Excuse me, is there any public comment?
I'll move to close public comment.
Before we close public comment, Rich has a comment, I believe.
Either now or separate from, yes.
Okay, you want to do it? We can do it. Let's close then, and we'll make you special.
I'll move to close public comment.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Rich, please.
Yes, at your request, and which is a good idea, Mayor, I think we should read into the record some of the background that leads to the ordinance that's on the agenda for final reading tonight. In April 2019, the City of Margate completed a water system asset management plan prepared in compliance with the Water Quality Accountability Act, which was Public Law 2017. The plan describes how the city will manage the water system assets. Those assets include a potable water supply, water treatment capability, and a water distribution system moving water to the end user. There are 5 groundwater wells in the water system, which draw water from an 800-foot sand aquifer with a total capacity of 5.55 million gallons a day. There are 2 1.0 million gallon storage tanks and an interconnection for emergency purposes with the Borough of Longport. There are approximately 5,500 service connections. The only treatment required for this excellent quality water is chlorine, which is added at each storage tank location. While the city has kept its infrastructure in good repair, portions of it are approaching 100 years old. Close to 50% of the distribution system dates to the 1920s, and a significant number of hydrants are of similar age. The water meters are in need of replacing. The management plan calls for replacing 1/5 of the meters each 2 years so that in 10 years, all meters will have remote read capability to be read at a single hub location, with readings being transmitted wirelessly. It is quite likely at that time that billings will shift quarterly, making more manageable customer budgeting. The management plan also calls for replacing 4-inch cast iron water distribution pipes that date back to the 1920s, and they comprise about 24% of the distribution system in Margate. A larger diameter pipe now required by the NJDEP will improve the main capability, reduce corrosion within the system, and improve reliability. For health and safety reasons and to meet the requirements of law, it will be necessary to appropriate an estimated $1,140,000 per year in new capital dollars over the next 10 years for water capital. Together with an estimated $300,000 to $500,000 per year for sewer capital costs, the projected total utility capital will continue to be in the range of $1.5 million per year. Our rate structure recent history reflects this planned expenditure. Our last rate increase was 2016. An analysis by our financial advisors suggests that the proposed 2020 rate increase should carry us forward to 2024 based on proposed costs going forward. An annual water rate of $230 is proposed for 120,000 gallons. This new rate will still be lower than the water rates in 8 surrounding towns. The rates of our nearest neighbors are $260 in Longport and $311 in Ventnor and $353 in Brigantine. The proposal also includes a rate increase for sewer service to $450 annually for a combined rate of $680, which is the same as Longport currently charges and less than all other towns surveyed. According to Business Wire, and that's October 29th, 2018, a year ago, the average water and sewer utility bill in New Jersey is $1,345 per year for 72,000 gallons, approximately 100% higher than the Margate rate for 120,000 gallons. An excess water charge of $2.50 per thousand gallons applies to those using more than 120,000 gallons annually. Think about it, $2.50 for 1,000 gallons versus a similar cost for a single bottle of water at a convenience store. We recommend, as a staff, that you approve this increase effective immediately for the billing cycle that will take place next spring in 2020.
Thank you, Rich. Okay. Johanna, we're now to your portion. And that
May I-
ordinance.
May I have a motion for ordinance number 10, 2019, an ordinance amending Chapter 269, Water of the Code of the City of Margate, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 247, 2019, authorizing payment of claims?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 248, 2019, authorizing a transfer of budget
I'll
appropriations?
make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for the consent agenda, which consists of resolution number 249, 2019 through 257, 2019?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you, Johanna.
You're welcome.
Short and sweet. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you all for being here.